Imagine you're the pilot of a plane and you have a short runway ahead of you. In the back of that runway, there's a big fat line of trees and your family is sitting in that plane and your job is to make that thing fly. Would you overthink every step and take it slowly, or would you hit that pedal and make that thing fly as fast as you can? You can make your dreams happen as fast as you decide to do so, because the time you give yourself to do something is usually the time it will take you to do it. Now, what if I told you that you might not be dreaming big enough? How do I know? Well, I've been coaching elite athletes for many years, and when you look at them, you think these are superheroes, the guys who win World Cups. They have it all figured out. Yet when you talk to them in private, they are scared of dreaming big. I have worked with celebrities, the people who seem to have it all, the fame, the fortune, the good looks. When you talk to them in private, they're scared of dreaming big. And this one might surprise you. About a year ago, I was having a conversation with my son, and we were talking about the importance of having big, bold dreams. And so he looks at me and says, "And Mom, what's your next big dream?" And so I tell him, "Well, I'm right now working on a book." And he goes, "Another book?" I said, "What do you mean another book?" And he goes, "Well, Mom, you've been doing that for so many years, and you always say that big dreams should be scary and exciting. That's not scary for you anymore." And so I tell him, "Well, yeah, I'm also planning on, on growing the business this year." And he goes, "Oh, that is so boring." And I tell him, "You know what? Yes, my job might be boring, but my job pays the bills, takes you on vacation. It's getting late, time to go to bed." Now, when I go to bed that night, it dawns on me, the kid is right. It had been a long time since I had gone for one of my big, bold dreams. I was not doing what I was teaching, and I realized I was not the same Florencia I was 15 years before. You see, at the beginning of my journey, I was a go-getter. I was a risk taker. I was a bold dreamer. I was a girl who would knock on every door and get 100 no's until I got a yes. I would make mistakes. I would fall. I would get up again and go for it again. But then at one point, I started to change. Now I had more eyeballs on me. As my business grew, as my name started to become stronger, as my books became bestsellers, now I had eyeballs. Now I had my clients and my team members and my editors, and I suddenly started playing safe. So I went from playing to win to playing not to lose. And I want to explain to you what playing not to lose looks like, to see if you can resonate with this. So in essence, what you're doing is you keep on doing what you already know how to do. So in that way, you avoid taking risks. And because you avoid taking risks, you avoid failure. And because you avoid failure, you avoid feeling dumb. See, but there is a problem here because yes, you avoid risks, you avoid failure, you avoid feeling dumb. In that way, you feel safe. You feel safe, but you stop growing. So if you have a feeling that you could be playing bigger in your life, if you have a feeling that you might be playing too small, if you have a feeling that it's been a long time since you had a big, bold dream that really excited you, or maybe you do have that dream, but you see it so far away that you feel completely disconnected. Or maybe as you listen to this, you think, I don't even have a dream. Well, you're in the right place. You are in the right quest, because all human beings have something in common. We all want to live the highest and the truest expression of ourselves. And no matter where you are in your life right now, we all have a next chapter. We all have it. Winning is not about achieving things. Winning is about who you become in the process of achieving them. Winning is about tapping into your power, into your energy that comes alive when you go for a big, bold dream. Winning is about having so much energy that you want to jump out of bed in the morning to start your day. Winning is about honoring who you are and also imagining who you may become. Winning is about listening to that inner voice that says, I will not hold back. I will not settle for less than what I'm meant to be, because if I am still here, I'm here to be growing. I'm here to be exploring. I'm here to be expanding. And this is a quest that was designed for that. This quest will take you to your next level. And this is what I can tell you. I have seen miracles happen. I have seen athletes go from being completely stuck to winning the US Open and the British Open within a few weeks. I have seen celebrities go from being unseen and feeling completely unsuccessful and like a failure to being featured in Netflix series. I have seen thousands of people go for their dreams in maximum capacity and record time using this method. And I put this method to a test with my latest dream. When my son challenged me and told me, "Hey mom, you're not really practicing what you're preaching, go for something new," I decided it was time to go for that big dream that was in the back of my mind, but I didn't even want to say out loud. For 10 years, I had the dream of launching everything I do in the English-speaking market, because everything I had ever done was for Spanish. So my books and my audiences and my talks and my content and my company and my team, everything was in Spanish. And I decided I'm going to go for this. And let me tell you, it was scary. It was scary because I had nothing. I had 0 followers, I had no books, I had no team, I had no money, I had no name, and I had no guarantee that this would work. But I went for it, I put this method to a test, and within 9 months, my new brand was already solid. Within 9 months, I started being invited as a speaker to some of the most spectacular places in Europe, in the Middle East, in the US, and I started making more money than I ever thought possible. That's why I'm so passionate about this method, because I know it works. And now is your turn, because this quest is between you and your next big dream. And what I can tell you is that you can expect miracles to happen in your life, that you can expect mind-blowing results for you, for your business, for your personal life. And all you need to do right now, all you need to do in this lesson 1 is to make a commitment. You see, there's a huge difference between being interested in something and being committed. There's nothing wrong with being interested. You can be interested in a million things, but being interested will not produce change. Commitment produces change. Now, how do you get a level of commitment that you need to make a dream happen? You make a promise. It all starts with making a promise. Promises have power. When you make a promise to yourself and you fulfill it, you start collecting positive evidence in your favor. You start believing in yourself more and more. So I want to invite you right now to make a promise to finish this quest. As easy as that. And my promise to you is that your life will be transformed forever. But why do I insist in you taking this step and making this promise explicit? Because research shows that people who make their promises very explicit have 90% more chances of making them happen. So right now, it's super simple. Just write it down. Take a piece of paper, nothing fancy, and write down the promise. I promise to finish this quest by, and put a date and a time. And then I want you to sign it as if it were a contract. In fact, it is. And then what? And then I want you to share it. I want you to share this promise. Share it with your tribe. Share it with me. You know that people who share their commitments, people who make their commitments public, have 71% more chances of fulfilling them. So share away, and I will wait for you in our next lesson. I have something waiting for you that I cannot wait to share. It's going to be amazing. We're going to build the fundamentals of what a golden mindset looks like. And before you go, I want you to treat this quest as it could be like a book. So you can sit now and go through the entire quest in one sitting, or you can take it chapter by chapter, day by day. The only really important thing is that you finish it. So right now, I want you to mark this lesson as complete, and I will wait for you in lesson number 2.